Some of the best gardening secrets are so old they feel like folklore, but they work. One of these is the humble wood ash trick, a method my grandmother swore by and that, even today, can outperform modern biochar in certain situations. You might be familiar with biochar as the trending soil amendment touted for carbon sequestration and fertility. But for everyday gardeners, homesteaders and survivalists, wood ash is an accessible, powerful and surprisingly versatile tool that can transform your soil without expensive equipment. Spend the next minute with me because this isn't just about nostalgia or old wives' tales. It's a science-backed method that can improve soil fertility, balance pH and even deter pests, all while recycling a resource most people throw away. By the end of this guide, you'll understand why Grandma's method deserves a spot in every garden and how to apply it safely and effectively. How wood ash improves soil fertility naturally. Wood ash is rich in potassium, calcium, magnesium and trace elements, nutrients essential for plant growth. Unlike chemical fertilizers that deliver nutrients in concentrated doses, ash releases minerals slowly, feeding the soil and plants over time. When mixed into garden beds, it works like a natural booster, stimulating root development, strengthening stems, and even enhancing fruiting in vegetables like tomatoes, peppers and squash. For example, after incorporating a few shovelfuls of sifted wood ash into my raised beds, I noticed that plants developed darker, sturdier leaves and produced higher yields. This is because the ash not only supplies nutrients but also encourages beneficial microbial activity, which biochar alone does not always do. Why wood ash can outperform biochar in some gardens. Biochar is fantastic for water retention and carbon storage, but it requires sourcing, heating and sometimes chemical activation before it benefits the soil fully. Wood ash, on the other hand, is a ready-made, free product if you burn wood responsibly. It immediately alters soil chemistry, neutralizes acidic soils, and improves structure. For gardeners with slightly acidic soil, common in many regions, ash can raise pH levels, making nutrients more accessible to plants. In my experience, applying ash to beds for cabbage, lettuce and carrots dramatically reduced signs of nutrient deficiencies. Biochar may improve long-term carbon content, but wood ash delivers immediate, actionable results without extra cost or processing. How to apply wood ash safely in your garden. Using ash properly is crucial. It is highly alkaline, which means over-application can raise soil pH too much and harm plants. A practical approach is to sprinkle a thin layer, no more than a quarter inch, over garden beds, then work it lightly into the topsoil. For acid-loving plants like blueberries or rhododendrons, it's best to avoid direct application. Combining ash with compost or organic matter helps balance its effect, feeding microbes while buffering pH. In my backyard trials, mixing ash with leaf mould or kitchen scraps before adding it to soil created a rich, fluffy medium that retained moisture and nutrients exceptionally well. For practical steps, I recommend collecting ash from hardwoods like oak, maple or hickory, as they produce higher mineral content compared to softwoods, and always store ashes in a dry container to prevent clumping and nutrient loss. Now, aside from its nutritional value, wood ash actually has some rather fascinating secondary benefits. For example, sprinkling a fine line of ash around your seedlings can really help deter slugs and snails, acting as a natural barrier without any need for toxic chemicals. Also, thanks to its alkalinity, wood ash discourages certain fungal growths in the soil, which can reduce the risk of damping off in young seedlings. In my own garden, I've noticed that areas treated with ash consistently show, fewer signs of slug damage. When you combine this with things like companion planting and crop rotation, it becomes part of a truly holistic approach to pest and soil management. Now, biochar is excellent for retaining water, but it just doesn't offer these immediate protective effects, which is why, honestly, ash remains such a practical and multi-purpose tool. So, let's talk about how to integrate wood ash into modern gardening practices. For today's gardeners, combining wood ash with compost, biochar, or even mulch can create a really powerful synergistic effect. Ash, you see, feeds soil nutrients, biochar does a great job of retaining water and carbon, and compost, well, it promotes all that wonderful microbial life. For example, layering ash with compost under a thick mulch not only nourishes your plants, but also creates an insulated root zone that helps conserve moisture and, reduces weeds too. Now, for survivalists or backyard homesteaders, wood ash is a low-cost, high-impact resource that can be put to use in emergency gardens or permaculture beds. It's lightweight, storable, and really versatile, qualities that make it invaluable in both everyday gardening and off-grid setups, honestly. So, why is Grandma's wood ash trick, just so timeless? The enduring power of this technique lies in its simplicity and accessibility. Grandma didn't need any fancy fertilizers or chemical amendments. She simply used what was free, natural, and effective. Wood ash truly exemplifies sustainable gardening. It recycles waste, enhances soil, and helps reduce reliance on those expensive products. Even today, its immediate and long-term benefits make it a tool every gardener and survivalist should really understand and, employ. If you found this guide on wood ash valuable, make sure you subscribe to Hydra Haven and, share it with your fellow gardeners and survival enthusiasts. By applying these time-tested techniques, you not only honour generations of practical knowledge, but also build stronger, healthier, and more resilient gardens that honestly thrive year after year.